The more often you use Video Enhanced AI, the more likely it is that you'll develop a preference for certain AI models and the settings for those models. And to make it easier to save and restore those settings, we built a new preset manager. And before I show you how to create a new preset, let's take a look at the actual preset manager itself. There are two ways that you can access it. The first is by going to this dropdown over here and then selecting Edit Presets. The other way is by going to the File menu and then selecting Preset Manager. Video Enhanced AI comes pre-built with 5 presets just to get you started, but you can create your own presets, get rid of the ones that are built in, and even download and import presets from other Video Enhanced AI users. Let's take a look at some of the components of the Preset Manager. To the right of the preset names, you'll see 3 icons. The checkmark icon indicates if a preset is active, and if you click on it, it'll load the preset. You'll know the preset's loaded because the checkmark icon turns blue. Next to the checkmark is the download icon. This will give you the opportunity to save the preset to a file on your computer, which you can then either back up or share with other Video Enhanced users. And finally, the trash icon will give you the ability to delete a preset. On the right panel, you'll find some information about each individual preset, including the name of the preset, the name of the person who created the preset, as well as description to give you a little bit more detail about what that preset does. And below that are all of the parameters that make up the preset so you can see what changes will be made before you load them. Finally, at the bottom, there's an Import Preset button that you can click and load any of the presets that you've either received from another user or downloaded from your own copy of Video Enhanced AI. Now let's take a look at how to create a preset. I'm going to close the preset manager here, and I'm going to start by going to the full preset view and selecting the Proteus preset model, for example. Now, as you can see, there are several parameters that I can control. And let's say that I have a preference for these settings here. So I'm just selecting these at random. And let's say I want to have this enlarged by 200%. I can also scroll down and say I don't want grain. I don't want the audio kept, and I want the constant rate factor to be 15. Now that I've got my snapshot settings of this Proteus model, I'm going to go to the preset dropdown and I'm going to select Save New. Now I can give this a name like my favorite Proteus preset. I can put my name in as the creator, and then I could say this is a great preset for video clips that have ample lighting. And when I'm done, I'll just click Add. You'll see at the top right that the preset is now active. If I drop down, you'll see it in the menu. And then if I go to the presets manager, you'll see that it's right over there with all of the information that I just entered in, as well as the parameters for the preset. Now let's take a look at how to download and import presets. Let's say I want to download the preset I just created. I'll click on the download icon. I can see everything here. You also have the opportunity now to change any of these values. So let's say you want to anonymize yourself or change the name. You can do that over here, as well as update the description. When you're ready, click download, and then navigate to the folder that you want to save your preset file to and click save. And when you're done, just click the X to close this window. Now let's take a look at importing a preset. So let's just import the preset we just downloaded. I'm going to click on the import preset button. And here is that preset file that I just downloaded. And I'm going to highlight it and click open. And now when I select it, you can see that even though the preset name is the same, I changed the author name and you can see that it's reflected over here. And so with the preset manager, you can conveniently save and load your most used AI models and their respective settings, as well as share them with any other Video Enhanced AI user.